Hey everybody, it's Ryan Henry, idea guy for InspireSmall.biz. And today we're going to talk about 5 great examples of guerrilla marketing. Guerrilla marketing is defined as an unconventional way of advertising your business or your products. In contrast to traditional methods of advertising such as TV, radio, and print ads, guerrilla marketing campaigns are relatively inexpensive for the potential exposure that a successful campaign would create. When it comes to guerrilla marketing, creativity is especially important. Your goal is to create a memorable experience rather than the repeat messaging of traditional methods of advertising. A successful guerrilla marketing campaign creates buzz that results in a much greater reach and visibility for your brand. So let's jump into 5 great examples of guerrilla marketing. Number 1, Domino's paving for pizza. In 2018, Domino's set out to repair the conditions of roads across the United States for, of all things, the safety of pizza delivery. So since their launch in 2018, Domino's has been able to fix or completely, in some cases, replace roads in all 50 states. Number 2, it's creepy balloons. How do you promote a horror movie about a sewer-dwelling monster who eats children? You tie red balloons to sewers throughout the city. That's exactly what happened in Sydney, Australia, ahead of its premiere. The campaign must have worked out pretty well because the movie went on to generate over $700 million worldwide. Number 3, Ikea's Everyday Fabulous exhibits. In 2006, IKEA launched their Everyday Fabulous campaign by transforming parts of New York City into comfortable living spaces. IKEA chose places like bus stops, trains, and phone booths to creatively decorate with products from their stores. Number 4, Wendys Twitter roasts. Coming up with creative ways to stay in your followers' feed is always a challenge. Wendys has managed to stay on top of the feed by roasting everybody, including their competition. From relationship advice to taunting followers who tag them in posts, Wendys always seems to have the mic drop. Number 5, the Grateful Dead's Bootlegs. No other band has such an extensive collection of unofficial live recordings that the Grateful Dead does. That's because rather than confiscating recording equipment at their concerts, the Grateful Dead simply made space available for tapers to come in and record the shows. What this did is created a mass of fans, both young and old, who were interested in coming to future gigs because of what they heard at those shows. The result has been over 2,000 of the Grateful Dead's 2,300 estimated shows being well documented by a taper. So let's talk about how to create your own guerrilla marketing campaign. Coming up with your own guerrilla marketing campaign can be an excellent way to raise awareness of your products. So we're going to talk about some suggestions to help you create a memorable campaign for your business. The first thing we need to talk about is how to define a goal. Are you trying to promote a specific product or just generally raise awareness about your brand? Just like any other marketing campaign, if you don't define your goal before you create the campaign, you'll never have the results that you expect from them. Next, let's talk about being creative and original. Don't just copy a great idea you saw somewhere else. Get creative and try something that hasn't been done before. The more memorable your campaign is, the more buzz you could generate. Consider any potential risks. There is always a risk when it comes to marketing your business. For example, when using a hashtag in your social media posts, do a quick search first on Twitter, Instagram, and other social media networks to make sure that that hashtag isn't already being used for another business, or even worse, is being used for something obscene or offensive. Next, let's talk about the limitations of the law. So across the country, there are varying laws about what a business can and can't do. It is always a good idea to run ideas past a lawyer before you proceed. Keep in mind that we are not lawyers, and nothing that we talk about in any of our content should be constituted as legal advice. Always consult a lawyer. And lastly, measure your success. So make sure that your marketing efforts are paying off. If you notice that a particular campaign has caused a large jump in sales, you'll have a direction to go with your future campaigns. So, do you have a favorite guerrilla marketing campaign that we didn't talk about here? Make sure to comment below and share it with us. And if you have suggestions on topics you'd like to see in future videos, comment those below as well. Thanks for watching.